We're going back. I'm gonna try once again to get to 100,000 blocks. And if I do, I'll do what I said, and I think I'll make a house for 3 sessions. Should not be open. And I'm gonna probably change that background soon. There's some talk nowadays about the new update getting leaked with, like, this new creature, and honestly, I'm not excited for it. Like, while I want to see it, I'm not sure if I actually want to play it. Is this... Any updates after a certain point, really after this one, were kind of ass. Actually, I think this one was the start of the ass updates, but, like, this update, it was just ass. It didn't ruin anything. Like, it didn't ruin the cave and the world generation like 1.18 did. 1.17, it's got all the features I liked about 1.18, except without most of the bad features. Oh, no. Actually, it's got none of the bad features, really. None that I can think of. I mean, only bad features I could think of that might have been carried over is maybe goats. And that's because that was just kind of a waste. Honestly, what the hell do you do with a goat? It's got a 25% chance of running into you. If it hits a wall or some shit like that, it loses its horn. But what do you do with the horn? The horn does nothing. The only reason I like this update over 1.16 is axolotls and deep slate, as well as what are they called? Spyglasses. Since I am too lazy to install Optifine. Remember the days now when OF stood for Optifine and not something else I'm not going to speak of. A business for depraved men. Like, I'm gonna try to keep this. I'm gonna try to keep this channel as nice as possible when it comes to sexual content or controversies. Like, there might be some that I speak out against or for, but I'm not gonna try to make a name with that kind of content. You know, like, I don't want to do anything cancel worthy because most of the time, well, not most of the time, some of the time when people get canceled, it's like they actually deserved it. I'm not sure if a guy who went into this game with no Minecraft experience whatsoever would be able to look at a tree and say, oh, that's a tree for sure. Or this, that flower. That's a flower for sure. Or this. Like, they look like flowers when you think about it. When you think about them as flowers. But they look completely alien to the idea of a flower. Also, oh my lord, I still only have 2 diamonds. I have 12 gapples. And only 2 diamonds. There's only like 3 structures where gapples spawn. And for the most part, they never spawn in quantities of more than 1. And I could think of several. Well, yeah, several. Three structures that diamonds can spawn in. And I still only have 2. I mean, sure, blacksmiths are rare and all. But so are gapples. I don't like this position. I'd rather be at the top of the hill. Because, I can push things down the hill. Things can't jump on top of me from the top of a hill. It's like that. Just less comfortable at the bottom of a hill. Like, a wall is a lot easier to climb at the bottom of a hill and pillar over than it is at the top of a hill. Oh my god, I thought that freaking goat was a player crouching. And I'm like, ugh. Scared the shit out of me. Whoops. Whoops. I'm glad this is not going to be the terrain it's like when I hit 10,000. I'm in 100,000. This is ass building terrain. Maybe it'd be viable if there was a river here. But it's not. It's just a valley. Now there's a river here, but it's like, it gets cut off so much. Like, barely counts as a river in my eyes. That is MLG practice. I almost forgot what MLG stood for. Major League Gaming. I'm not a Major League gamer. I'll never be a Major League gamer. Honestly, this channel will probably never be popular. I'm feeling like it's pretty unlikely that I even get to the point where I can get monetized. Like those 1,000 subs I need for monetization? Impossible at this rate of growth. I might have a chance if I could upload YouTube Shorts. I might. Because YouTube Shorts, it's like, when you're scrolling through them, it's not like whether or not they're interested. They have to watch their videos. Your video, regardless, on their scrolling through. Like, just scrolling through your video pretty much gives you a view. However, you usually need a lot of viewers normally to get a lot of viewers on YouTube Short. If you had a good history of viewers, then you can get a good future of viewers. I might take this kind of terrain for a base. It's a decent biome. It's farmable. Plenty of wood. Not too hilly. Water sources. If not small, but I'm just not gonna let you guys watch a fox family get murdered. Nor am I gonna help them, because honestly, I'd rather not kill a wolf. I do want to record a video live, like actually live stream through YouTube. Well, I feel like I wouldn't get views for shit. I want to know what it's like, you know? The only issue would be finding a topic. What would I be playing? Minecraft? Maybe. War Thunder? Maybe. Fallout 3? Probably not, but maybe. Well, I didn't like the viewers. I mean, I didn't like the low amount of viewers I got on Fallout 3. And also, it was just a weird game, in my opinion. can't say it's a game I enjoyed playing that much. It's not my type of game. I had it because it was free. That doesn't mean I'm going to continue to play it. I will say, however, a multiplayer version of that would be amazing. Even if it completely fuck up with the storyline, you could probably get some amazing content out of two like brand new people to the game trying to figure out how to play it. You know? Especially if there are funny people. I don't do funny very well. I'd probably take this kind of terrain. It's interesting terrain. It's not my favorite kind of terrain, but it's interesting. Not sure what my favorite type of terrain is. There's like three things I can think of. One of them is like on a peninsula. Something I can wall off and defend pretty easily, while also having good access to resources. One of them is an ocean, which is really easy for me to completely spawn-proof and have access to any resources on the island pretty easily. The other one is on a river, and I can't do a flat, it'd have to be a bend. I mean, I could do flat, but it'd have to be a wide river, preferably not something in between two mountains. Like, I'd need some flat terrain on the sides of the river, like a little flood valley. And this terrain is kind of balls. But like it'd have to be a wider river. Something I could actually like build docks on and stuff, and it'd have to have a flood valley, something I could build a house on. And then mountains would be a cool aesthetic, but it's not required. The only thing I don't want is ocean in sight of, like, ocean on the other side of the river. Like, I've seen it before, there's like a river here, and then there's just, but it doesn't actually touch the ocean, and then the ocean is like right over there. I don't like that kind of terrain. Yeah, as long as it doesn't last 2,500 blocks, I'm not gonna have to deal with that. Never seen a biome that big before. Well, I've seen oceans that big before, but it wasn't the same biome. really do not like this biome. Like, look at how much snow there is. And that half the water is iced over like that. So it's bad for making ports, which is something I love to do. Yeah, and snow just generally does not look good with the kind of house I like to make. I like the type of wood, but there's also no structure in this biome, which sucks. Speaking of structures, that's my first one in this video. And this is one of the structures that holds golden apples. And this one's a guaranteed chance. Confused at how that works, but not gonna question it because it's Minecraft. 'Cause I know it hasn't existed in previous updates. This dry spell of villages is really kicking the butt of my food sources, man. Like what, 10,000 blocks and 0 villages? It's crazy. The reason that all of my videos get like posted at like the same night, except they're very clearly weren't recorded at the same time, or even anywhere close to the time that they got uploaded, is because I don't immediately post my videos, because that takes a long time to do, and it gets even slower if I try to do something while I'm doing it. So I'll find a time and I'll just like AFK and like read manga or something. Or I'll play something that just doesn't, like a light game, something that doesn't have a whole lot of data usage. Ooh, finally. I take that back. Fuck. Oh, nope, it's ocean. Okay. If 100,000 is in an ocean, then I'm going to the nearest land. I do not have the resources on hand to make a ocean base. If this is the nearest land to that, though, I am so cooked. Wait, but I have to do it in 100,000 axes. And I'm not going backwards because that ruins the point of walking or running in one direction. I turn around and go find another one direction to run. That's not running in the same direction, if you know what I mean. Okay. Liking the looks of this. Not too much, but kinda. Oh no. Okay. And this ghost line sucks. Okay, this is a really flat area. Kind of like this spot. And that's it for this. I will see you next time.